I mean, if the ladies like it, you got to give the ladies what they want.
Oh, and they love to feel it. I mean, I
All right, we will definitely be talking about that later. Hello, best friends. It is me, Chris Bennett, and we have a fun show planned for you today. That call was with Jan the Weatherman, a.k.a. Jan from Heber, and it's a good one. You're not going to want to miss that. That's a little bit later. Plus, we got our Country Climb Star of the Week, Amanda Stewart from Montana. We're playing a song from her, Me or the Whiskey, and she shares a real pinch me moment opening for Clint Black. And we have a Fun Fact Friday that gets a little out of control. So buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride. Let's get the show started.
Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew. Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
And this week, we got another one sent our way from our best friend, Austin Burke, and the Playlisted podcast. And this week, he told me that this is one of the best talents he has ever had on their show. We're excited to have her on our show. She's Montana-raised, an award-winning country and Americana artist known for her honest storytelling and powerful songwriting. And today, we'll be listening to her song, Me or the Whiskey. Please welcome today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Amanda Stewart.
Hey! Thanks for having me.
Before we get into your country climb, I like to have a little fun with some icebreaker questions. You ready?
Yeah.
First concert you've ever went to?
Ooh, that's a good one. Honestly, it was, there were several artists. I think it was Miranda Lambert, Dierks Bentley were the two that really stuck out for me. But then shortly after was Green Day. So within a week. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was Miranda Lambert and Dierks Bentley. I know they were doing something together and it was cool.
And who was the first country artist or first song that you heard that made you think, wow, this is something I want to do?
Ooh, definitely Trisha Yearwood, like that X's and O's. She used to tie her hair up in women's elbows. Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. And if you're not making music, what are you doing?
Riding my horses, messing around with my animals. We've got mini donkeys. We've got horses, mules, dogs, cat. And also rock hounding. We spend a lot of time on the river looking for rocks. There's really cool different types of we have agates and petrified wood. We like doing that. And then also looking for shed hunting.
Oh, heck yeah, man. You would love Sholo. You'd love the White Mountains. Last question. It'll be the hardest question I ask you all day. If you had one country song to request for the rest of your life, what country song are you requesting and why?
That's tough. That is tough. Well, I know that the one song that I never get tired of playing, so I guess that would mean I never get tired of hearing too, is Angel from Montgomery. I could hear that every day for the rest of my life. It would be just fine.
We are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Amanda Stewart. We had some fun with some icebreaker questions. Now let's find out about your country climb. When did music become a big part of your life? And when did you start doing music full time?
Yeah. So music, it's always been a big part of my life. I was so lucky to have parents that were just encouraging of it. You know, they got me in choir when I was like 6 years old. My mom sang a little bit when she was younger, but neither of them were like performers per se, but it was the whole like singing in the car wherever we went. My mom and I would perform karaoke at the county fair. Like, it's just as long as I can remember, I've been like sitting on a piano, just plunking away. So it's always been in my blood, and it's always been something I loved. I didn't start actually performing in front of people till I was about 21, though, just because I did have this kind of fear of like, yeah, sure, mom and dad tell me I sound okay, but I don't know if that's true or not. And so one day I think a friend heard me play, and they're like, no, it's not bad, actually. You should try. So I was like, okay. I taught myself guitar. I'm proficient. I'm not like amazing, but good enough for the girls we go with. So I was like, I'll just give it a shot. So I did open mics and just kind of got good responses. So I started finding paid gigs. It was like the $50 and a beer for 3 hours type of gigs, and did that for another good 10 years. And then it was I'm 34 now. So let's see, it was about when I was 29, 30 years old that I was like, wow, I'm starting to get enough gigs where I'm making more money doing this than my day job. And it just kind of seemed to work out. So I made the switch and haven't looked back. It's great. I love it.
That's awesome. Did you and your mom have a go-to karaoke song when you guys started?
Oh, yeah, it definitely... Oh yeah, we definitely did a lot of either Jody Messina or Trisha Yearwood. So we sang that X's and O's by Trisha Yearwood a lot, and then Heads Carolina, Tails California, Jody Messina. Those are two of the classics we'd throw out there. Not classic, but classic to us.
And you write a lot about real life, love, loss, reflection. Is it ever hard to be that honest in your songs?
No, but sometimes it's hard when I want something to come and I'm struggling to get it out, and I just have to let it just come when it comes, type of thing. So, like, it's interesting to me. Sometimes I'll be going through something that I really I'm like, I need to get this out. I have to have this healthy outlet. And for some reason, it won't come out yet. And it's like, okay, I'm not ready to process it yet. And then one day, just out of the blue, it could be months later, what I was thinking about those months ago just kind of comes out, and it's like, okay, I'm finally ready to process it. There it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a timing thing. I can't really explain it, but yeah.
And you've shared the stage with some big names. Tell us some pinch me moments in your music career.
I think the biggest pinch me moment was I got to do a string of shows with Clint Black, who is someone that I grew up listening to, and it was cool because I got to meet him beforehand. His manager had heard my songs and was like, I think this girl could be a good fit. And so I briefly met Clint, and then they just invited me on a few runs. And the biggest pinch me, though, of it all was there was one show where I had just finished opening for him, and he got on stage and he said the kindest words about me. Just, how about that Amanda Stewart, and just talked about my songs. And I was just like, wow, that's so cool that he cares. And he's, and he got his start kind of the same way I did. He was telling me one day he was just playing on bar stools for that, $50 and a beer type of thing. And now here he is, and he's still going. So I'm like, it was a pinch me moment, because I'm like, this is where I started, and wow, you can do something with this, and someone this successful is acknowledging that I'm a songwriter too, and it was so cool.
We've had some fun. We've talked about her country climb, some pinch me moments in her career, and now we're going to play one of her originals on Q Country 92.5. This song is called Me or the Whiskey. Tell us the story behind this song.
This was one of those songs where I had been separated from my now ex-husband for quite a while and couldn't process it yet. And then months later, it just kind of clicked. I swear to God, it was like 20 minutes and the song was out. I was just sitting there in my room all by myself, and I was just like, there it is. And basically, I have a great relationship with my ex. Let me just preface with that. But he and my father, and so my mother and father's marriage, in my marriage with my ex, there was a lot of similarities when it came to just drinking. And my father unfortunately passed away when I was a kid, and one of the reasons he passed away was that alcohol poisoning. So he struggled with that. My mom struggled with that, and it got to a point where it was like, you can't keep doing this. Everything else is suffering. Our marriage is suffering, and it was starting to feel that way for me. And so it just was one of those things where I was like, hey, you're choosing whiskey over me, essentially. So, and you're emptying a bottle every night, but it's making me feel empty too. There's a line in there. It's, it's not the only thing that you're leaving empty. It's me feeling like I'm in a hollowless, situation here. And same with my parents. So it was kind of a multi-generational thing that, my mom never really got any closure because my dad just passed away before they could really figure anything out. And so it was kind of one of those, I was writing it for me for sure, but a little bit for her, and just trying to kind of say what you need to say a little bit.
We're going to share it right now on Q Country 92.5. This is today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Amanda Stewart, and her song Me or the Whiskey on Q Country 92.5.
Baby, I know we're like ships in the night, And I don't even want to ask how many you've had. I've seen how this world would drive anyone to drink, but it doesn't help you, it just makes you mean. You're killing yourself and it's killing me. You have a choice, don't it make you think that the bottle ain't all that you're leaving empty? It's me or the whiskey. It's not the first time you said you would quit. It won't be the last time I watch you give in. Another promise poured down the drain. Did find peace down there with my wedding ring. And I'm tired, too tired to fight. And I don't want to cry. I cried too many times for crying out loud. Seeing how this world would drive anyone to drink, it doesn't help you, it just makes you mean. You're killing yourself and it's killing me. You have a choice, don't it make you think that the bottle ain't all that you're leaving empty? It's me or the whiskey. Seen how this world would drive anyone to drink. It doesn't help you, it just makes you mad. Killing yourself and it's killing me. You have a choice, don't it make you think that the bottle ain't all that you're leaving empty? It's me or the whiskey. Found you again in your chair, fast asleep. I check to make sure I can still hear you breathe. Baby, if you're listening, it's me or the whiskey.
Now that's country music right there. That's Amanda Stewart with her song, Me or the Whiskey, on Q Country 92.5. Beautiful, beautiful song, Amanda. If for those that are just being introduced to you and your amazing music, what other two songs should we check out to better get to know the Amanda Stewart music experience?
I'm so glad you asked, because I know that's a very sad song, and that's not all I write. I have a really fun one. It's called Better Be Good, and it's actually going to be on my next album too. And that one is basically kind of like, it's kind of for the girls. I mean, it's for anybody, but it's a song kind of about like, well, if I'm getting ready to go out, this better be good type of thing. And then another really fun one that I love is Roller Coaster. It's kind of about that small town falling in love and not really caring what other people think type of thing. So check those ones out.
And you got some more exciting stuff on the horizon. You already have 2 albums, 2 EPs out. What should we expect from you later this year?
Yeah, I'm going to release a full new album. My 3rd full-length album is coming out this fall, and I'm going to start releasing singles in the next month or so. So please be on the lookout for that. I've got 13 songs, so
Heck yeah. And where can we follow you on social media?
I am on pretty much every prominent social media platform. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I got the TikTok. MySpace isn't a thing. I don't have MySpace. But everywhere you look me up, you just have to type in @Amanda Stewart Music, and you should be able to find me.
All right, check her out. Follow her on all socials @Amanda Stewart Music. And make sure you check her out on all streaming platforms because she has a lot of great music out there. Thank you so much for joining us today, Amanda. And we're look forward to your new album coming out.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me and sharing my music. It means the world. Seriously.
Absolutely. We've been talking to Amanda Stewart, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Jineane, you there?
Yes, I am. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing awesome. Yeah.
What you got going on this weekend?
Well, I know you're going to be racing down for comedy, it sounds like. And I'm going down. I'm racing down to see grandbaby Jackson. Yeah.
Going to see Jackson.
Clint's referring to him as Chimichanga. He's so fat. Oh, my God. Every picture we get of him, he looks like he's pretty much a circle is what he is. He's a circle.
I'm jealous of babies. They're allowed to be fat and they're cute. They get
cute.
cool nicknames. Yeah. I'm fat. I just get called Tubby or something.
Yeah, and he's such a talker. I wonder where he gets that. All he does is make dinosaur noises constantly. He's just hilarious. Yeah. So you're getting ready for your anniversary bash too. That's coming up faster than we thought. May 16th.
May 16th. 6 years of me hosting the Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and best friends. And we're having an all-day bash brought to you by Horn Auto Center at the House Restaurant. And we have that cornhole tournament, Jineane. And people could sign up. It's $25, and 50% of that goes to benefit a great local nonprofit called 3E Snacks up here in the White Mountains.
I love 3E Snacks. And the cool thing is the winner gets tickets to Kenny Chesney at the Sphere, which I've been there. OMG, unreal.
Yeah,
so
you actually saw him at the Sphere.
At the Sphere.
Yeah.
And the Sphere it's just an unbelievable concert. And Kenny Chesney's, unreal. I was just buzzing from that for weeks.
Yeah.
So that cornhole tournament's really cool.
There's only 64 spots total, and I think we have about 58 spots open right now. So everyone get to it. Go to chrisbennettcomedy.com.
chrisbennettcomedy.com.
All right, Jineane, are you ready for a fun game on this Fun Fact Friday?
Yes, I am.
All right, it's called Fun Fact or Fake Fact, based on some holidays that are today. Today is New Kids on the Block Day.
Oh.
Yeah. Tell me, is this a fun fact or a fake fact? The New Kids on the Block were originally called the Boston Boys.
Ah, that sounds familiar, huh? Let's say true.
No, that's fake fact. They were formed in Boston, but that was never officially their name. It's also National Hairball Awareness Day. Fun fact or fake fact, hairballs aren't technically vomit, they're regurgitated.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You knew that.
They're not vomit, They're just regurgitating the hair that gets all caught in their sticky little tongues and down their throat.
Good.
Yeah.
It's also National Historic Marker Day. There's a historic marker for the site of a UFO sighting.
I believe that.
Yeah,
yes.
Of course
Yes.
there is. And it's also World Day for Laboratory Animals. Fun fact or fake fact, mice and rats make up over 90% of the animals used in lab research.
I'm going to say true.
There you go. Gosh, you are good.
Yeah.
And last one, it's Child Care Professional Day. Kids laugh about 300 times a day on average. Fun fact or fake fact?
I'd like to think so. I'm going to say true because I'd like to think so.
Yeah, that's true. That's why they're so youthful.
That's awesome.
Adults only laugh 15 to 20 times a day.
Oh, I think you and I laugh a lot more than that.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I think I'm close to 300
We're like
times
that. We're
a day.
delusional and we love to laugh. Yes.
Awesome. Well, that was Fun Fact or Fake Fact on this Fun Fact Friday. Jineane, drive safe down to the valley.
You too, Chris, for your comedy show.
Thanks
Be
so
safe.
much. All right. Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Good morning, champion Chris Bennett.
Holy moly. It's
Happy
Brian from
TGIF.
That's right, TGIF. I'm heading down to the valley after the show today for a comedy show.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll have a fun Friday, and then tomorrow I'll be at Horn Auto Center for their customer appreciation event.
Yeah, they're giving away a smoker?
Yeah, Pit Boss Smoker, baby. Yay, yay, yay.
Yeah, do you like smoking meat?
My wife does all of that.
That's right. You got to stick to the slow cooker, huh?
Yeah. I'm not allowed to touch heavy equipment.
Oh, okay. So,
What can I do you for?
I thought I'd request a song.
Ooh, nice. What would you like to hear today?
White Snake.
White Snake.
That White Horse, I'm sorry.
White Snake is a band from the 80s.
Yeah, okay. White Horse.
White Horse. All right, yeah, I'll play you some White Horse, but first you got to play a game with me.
Okay. What are we going to play today?
Well, it's Fun Fact Friday, and it's also National Hairball Awareness Day, New Kids on the Block Day, some other weird random holidays. So you got to tell me if this is a fun fact or a fake fact based on those holidays. You ready?
Sure, let's go. See what I can screw up today.
All right, here we go. This is a National Hairball Awareness Day question. There's a medical condition where humans compulsively eat hair. Fun fact or fake fact?
I thought hairballs were for cats. I don't know that one. I'm going to say fake.
Fake? No, that is a fun
Real
fact.
one. See, start off right.
Yeah, it's called trichophagia or something like that.
Okay.
And it could lead to actual human hairballs. So no, cats aren't the only ones.
Okay.
All right.
I learned something today.
Here we go. The New Kids on the Block were one of the first music groups to make more money from merch than their music sales. Fun fact or fake fact?
Fake fact.
No, that's a fun fact.
That's 2 out of 3. I'm done.
Yeah, they basically helped invent the boy band business model. Merch, lunch boxes, dolls, etc., all that. Okay. And here we go. Last one. It's also National Historic Marker Day, and there is a historic marker in Arizona for an experiment where the U.S. Army used camels. Fun fact or fake fact?
I'm going to say fake fact. Camels in Arizona.
Jeez, really? You are 0 for 3, buddy. Yeah.
I told you I would.
That was a fun fact. It's true. In the 1800s, camels were tested for desert travel in the Southwest.
I'll be darned. Where'd they get the camels from?
I don't know. I don't know where they got the camels from. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Jan.
Jan the Weatherman, a.k.a. Jan from Heber. It's been a while. How you doing?
Very good.
That's good. Have you heard about the Anniversary Bash?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be able to
I've
make
heard
it out for
everything.
that.
I'll have a surprise for you when I see you.
Ooh, everybody's got surprises for me. I'm so
Well,
excited.
you might not recognize me.
Oh, really? Why? You got a big old beard?
Yep.
Ooh, dude. You look like the guys from Duck Dynasty.
Oh, it's a gnarly beard.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
So,
All right.
yeah, my razor quit working.
Oh, no.
And it was about 2 weeks before I got up to Walmart to buy another one.
Uh-huh.
And in that 2 weeks, I had people telling me, they liked it.
Ooh.
And it wasn't out very far.
Uh-huh.
But it's full. And guys were telling me, and they had a beard. And
Right.
they were already complimenting me on mine. And then I had quite a few women that liked it.
Ooh.
So I thought, you know what? I got a new razor sitting here that I haven't used.
So you're just going to let it...
And letting it grow.
Yeah. I mean, if the ladies like it, you got to give the ladies what they want.
Oh, and they love to feel it. I mean, this lady, she said, "Oh, I love your beard. Can I feel it?" And I said, "Okay." And she grabbed a whole handful. And she feel it. Oh, it's so soft. It feels so good.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I decided, well, I'm just going to let it grow.
There you go. Yeah. And if anybody wants to touch your beard, just come and ask you, right?
Yep.
All right. You're the best friend. I love you. Have a great weekend.
We'll talk to you later.
All right, see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, best friends. I can't think of a better way to end the show than on that juicy phone call. That's going to do it for today's episode of The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. If you haven't yet, please make sure you follow the show and share it with a friend who might need a laugh. And don't forget our Country Climb Star of the Week, Amanda Stewart. Go check out and download her song, Me or the Whiskey, and give her a follow. And real quick, make sure you get signed up for our Anniversary Bash cornhole tournament. $1,000 to the winning team and Kenny Chesney tickets to the Sphere in Las Vegas are on the line. Details at chrisbennettcomedy.com. For The Morning Brew, I've been Chris Bennett, reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be a jerk. Bye.